Hello and welcome to Revive and Prosper. We're going to try out a campaign map today on Earth. We're going to try the Steel Men, the Steel mission. Do the builder, keep it simple. Looking at the map here, we have some coal, and it looks like there's some power already set up over here. There's some coal down here on this side of the map. And the other supplies, looks like there's some copper over here and iron's way over here, so it's all pretty spread out. I got plenty of water down the center here. Looks like it's falling off the map on this side and probably over here on this side as well, although it doesn't look like it. So it looks like it just falls off the map on the other side. So if we want to do, we could dam up the other side and that would flood this whole thing, bring the water level way up. But we don't really have access to that right now. We'll see where it goes. But first off, I think we're going to want to tear down this. We need to get food, water, and shelter set up. That way our guys don't operate super slow. So let's tear this down. Go ahead and let them loose. Alright, next up, let's try to get access down to this water somehow. We can dig some stairs here. Looks like there's land here, so we could probably fill this up and dig this down a little bit. So let's get a stairway going down here to the water. Alright, we have a nice little stairwell built down to the water here with a flat platform. I've cut some stairs in over here. Let's plant some trees real quick so that we have a renewable source of lumber. You can mark this guy to be chopped down and run off, do that. And there's some carrot seeds, looks like, over here, so we can get these harvested. Let's just set up a temporary sawing station. Anywhere over here is fine, just so that we have some planks being made so we can start progressing. We produced our first plank, so that unlocked a whole bunch of stuff for us. Wooden stairs, platforms. So now we can start bridging across areas and gaining access to this other sides of the terrain. Put down some onions real quick. It looks like we harvested some onions, so let's just plant some onions so we have at least some food growing. I think I'm going to start working my way towards the middle of the map. Over in here, and then that way we can set up camp over here with some sleeping quarters and some water wells and grow some trees over here. And I think this will be a little bit easier and more convenient to be in the middle of the map. So to do that, let's build a platform. Looks like there's a ledge right here on in the river. Can build across here. Alright, so we have access to the middle of the island now. So I know it's dark out, so unfortunately you can't turn the night cycle off in this game. Not that I found anyway. But I'm going to try to get up this hillside here that I can't even see right now. And that'll get us access to the middle of the map here. We'll take this whole thing down and start to get a nice level spot for building. Looks like we just had a meteor come down. Put a big hole over here. It's going to burn down half these trees, I think. But luckily it's in the corner map. Wow, look at all that material over there. Luckily it didn't damage that. So, I don't know, we'll work our way over there. Alright, now we have access to the middle of the map here. I built some stairs up this hillside here. And they're working on digging this out already, so we can set up some sleeping quarters and stuff up here for them. Give them some beachfront property maybe. Put that down. Let's put some water in. Looks like we'll have to dig out a little bit to get the water in. Alright, so we have our little water station set up here. They're working on building the shed now for people to sleep in. And I've got a little farm over here with carrots. This one with the outline is set to wait for seeds before harvesting, so that way we don't run out. I don't know why there's seeds sitting in the middle there, but we will fix that in a minute. I'm gonna fill in this hole here. So let's just start flattening this out to give us some room to work. So let's dig this down. And then let's add soil to this hole. I think we can click these and click even terrain. This will give us a nice building platform to work on. It's starting to get leveled off here. We have this hill almost taken down. Let's put some crates in over here for food and seeds. I have it paused so that they don't put anything in there right now. We'll do one for seeds. Do carrot seeds in this one. We'll do carrots in this one, in this crate. Then we'll do onions over here. Alright, next up we have to get down a fishing spot so we can start producing food a little faster, as well as a fireplace so we can cook the food. There's a pump. Fishing spot, there we go. Set it up next to the garden here, and then we'll set up a fire pit. Set up a fire pit there for now. Let's set up some storages. Stone storage here. We'll do material storage. I'm guessing that's sand here. And wood storage followed by here. Let's see what it takes to build the golem factory. Let's build the golem factory right there. So that'll give them plenty of work to do. The golems will allow each character to make a golem of themselves, which will double the amount of workers we have. Let's put down a workshop. That's why we can produce some wooden parts that'll be necessary to build stuff. Put that there. I've also planted some willow trees down here just to have renewable sources of wood. Got plenty of seeds. So steel is produced in the blast furnace down here, which requires stone, iron, and metal mechanisms, which we're missing 2 of the 3 ingredients. Let's start with iron. Iron looks like it's made in a small furnace. It requires stone and wooden mechanisms. Wooden mechanisms we'll have shortly once they build the workshop. Let's get a small furnace down. Looks like it has some automation to it already, but knowing that we're going to be automating it later, let's put somewhere around there. Looks good. So it looks like to make iron we're going to need coal in the furnace. Coal, as far as I can tell, is only available at one spot in this map, so we're going to have to work our way across here, build a bridge across here hopefully, down here, and somehow across here and over into this coal. We need to get over here eventually anyway, so we might as well start working on it. We got a path built across the map here. Got 2 little platforms here that go across here. And there's some steps that go down this hill, a bridge that was just wide enough to span the gap here. And up this hillside and over to here. So let's put down some power for these guys, I guess. Let's start with that, and then I'm going to see if I can tear these down and use these for parts. Because this comes up here, and I don't intend on trying to get a belt across here somehow. I'm going to bring the belt down over this way and somehow come across here. That's my plan anyway. So let's see if I just trash this, if it... We got some parts unlocked by doing that. I guess the reason this belt is here is because it transmits power. So it was connecting the water wheel to the coal mine to provide power. So I'm going to run a torque rod instead because I don't want these belts here. With the ramp built up here, my peeps are able to access the power wheels and stuff now. So I'm clearing out these trees, building the platform down to here. I'll repair this one. They've already repaired this one. Then we just got to build some torque rods. Once I remove this tree, I'll build some torque rods which transfer power. Mr. Golem is finishing up this platform, and hopefully he fixes these two rods. That'll connect power the rest of the way, but I've gotten power ran all the way down to this belt here. These ramp belts act as power transfers, so I just left them. Same thing up here. Power transfers down these belts to these rods. And as you can see, we now have power to the coal mine. So I think I'm going to run the belt over here down this hillside. Over here, down next to these steps over here. Down over here. I think we can go across the bridge, so we'll go across the bridge, come up this hillside, and belt it all the way over here. That's going to take them some time to build. Comes down this hillside, over, down across the bridge here, up the hillside, and I just built a whole bunch of platforms. And we'll run the belt across these platforms and it'll come out right next to my water well. So that'll bring coal all the way across the map for us. Alright, we're making good progress on the belts. Got one left here, one here. These are all done, so it is starting to move. Let's start putting some power in over here, knowing that we're going to need more power. And it looks like this needs power. It's got coal, it's got iron, but I'm guessing because it's red it doesn't have any power. So let's put in some windmills over here. We're going to need some for the iron anyway. Start with 3, I guess. Now that we have power to the furnace, we are making iron. So let's go ahead and put down an excavator. Digging wheel. It takes iron, planks, and wooden mechanisms, so that we have all of that now. I guess stick it there for now. And we'll run some belts into the back of this. Since we're a little short on power, this isn't short on power yet, but it's going to be. This one over here is short 125. Let's see if we can put a water wheel in here. I deleted this bridge here, built one here. I'm not sure if this will work or not, but I wonder if we can put another one next to it. We'll let them build that, see if we can put 2 of them there. About to find out if it's going to work. It's spinning the right way. And it is producing torque, so that's good, and this should be automatically connected to it. Good deal, that works out nicely. So we've built this automated coal storage here. It just stocks up coal. Hopefully the belt can come out at an angle like this. If not, I'll move it back one. But it goes up, comes over, and this iron smelter here is dual level, so iron will come in the bottom, coal will come in the top, and we'll have iron automated finally. And we also need to put up a blacksmith, I believe, to make metal mechanisms so that we can build the blast furnace. So for now I'm just going to put it right there. Our first coal is about to be delivered. In it goes. And there we go, we have iron being automated finally. I put a set of steps back here because I think this prevented them from getting up there to build the belts. So that works out good. There you go, he grabbed iron, he's going to take it over to the blacksmith. And then once that gets built, we'll see. Do storage count, steel. That looks like it's going to take 2 iron, limestone, and coal, so we're going to have to get some limestone being harvested. So it looks like if we turn off water and soil, you can just see resource nodes. So here's the iron over here. There is limestone on the map that is over here. It is buried. So the limestone is buried down here, so we're going to have to come over here and dig it out to get to the limestone. And I'm going to see if we can build some kind of bridge across here so that we're not having to go all the way around and down. So let's see if we can get access to this area over here. Let's set these trees to be not replanted. And then let's harvest them right away. Just so we can see what we're doing. And I think what we'll do is we'll take this and fill in. And see if we can get across to here. Now we can build a bridge right there. And that'll get us across without too much trouble. Let's set these not to be replanted either and harvest everything here. There's the limestone 1 layer down. So we're going to dig out an area and put a digging wheel on it. That should be big enough to put a digging wheel on. This guy needs to move out of the way so I can dig it. Alright, I got a little hole dug. Let's put down a digging wheel. Oh, I can't go there. Get this rock out of the way. And let's put some power in for it. Some power connectors. We're working on building this and then building the belt. It goes all the way down here, back over, up the hillside, and over to here. So all that's left is to pipe everything into here and then take the output from here over to the portal. This is all for just 20 steel. It's a little bit overkill, but I want to play around with it, see how it works. So that's just about done. And I had him build this ramp over here along this long pathway over to the portal. And ramp up to the portal. So all that's left is really to pipe the ingredients into the center, to the blacksmith shop. So let's start with stone. Stone's going to come up this way. Go under here. And into here. Produced our first steel, apparently. Alright, just waiting on them basically now. And we'll hook it up at the very end once I'm sure all the materials are in the right spot. So I was thinking this automated storage here had multiple outs. It's actually multiple ins, one output. So this won't work here. But what we can do is put a belt pusher here. See if I can push him off the belt. I don't know if there's a way to rotate that. So I'll put a belt pusher there. And then we'll just build a belt there. We'll see if that works. Alright, let's hook it all up and see what happens. Alright, all the belts are hooked up. What is this? So it produces slag. We'll have to filter that off. So part of the steel process is it makes slag as well as steel. So I put a belt pusher on here, filtered it with slag. So it'll just store the slag into this container. That way it won't back up. And the steel should go up and over to the portal. We'll see if that works once they get it building. Here comes the first steel. Pause it. I set to export only steel. I'm going to have to set it to export anything. Let's see if it pushes the slag over this way. I gotta set this to slag. And I think we can just destroy this. There we go, now it's functioning. I think he just picked up steel and is running with it. Yeah, he took steel. He's like, I'm not waiting for the belt. I'm out of here. Have some patience, buddy. Looks like they're going to deliver it faster than the belts. But it was still fun building. One steel left to be delivered. He's got the last piece of steel. That one's going to race him up the ramp. I think the golem's going to win. Yeah. There we go. That was it. So way overkill for delivering 20 steel, but it was good fun to automate everything. Thanks for watching.